Good day everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be discussing about tags in HTML. Um, first, in our previous class we discussed about the meaning of doc type tag. We discussed about the meaning of HTML, this particular HTML tag. We discussed about the heading tag and the meta tags. We discussed about the title tag. We discussed about the body tag too. And in our previous class I told you that there are some tags in HTML that has the opening tag and the closing tag. For example, the doc type HTML only have the opening tag, does not have the closing tag, while the main HTML document type has a closing tutorial to learn more about this. So this is the HTML boilerplate. So having this HTML boilerplate, we have already created a web page, but our web page will be blank. As you can see, the title of our web page is the tech guy. As you can see, this is it here, the title, the tech guy. Now coming to our website, you can see the tech guy here is being displayed as a title of our website. So we can change this title to whatsoever we want. We can change whatsoever we want. We can say, okay, my web page, my web my web page. So you see, immediately I finished typing my web page here. Now looking at our website here, we also have my web page. You can see the title has been changed from the tech guy to my web page. So let us change this back to the tech guy so that we'll be able to know. So now the tech the tech guy. So now as you can see, changing it back to the tech guy, you can see it here. So now the title here has also changed back to the tech guy. So now we have a blank website now, and it will display on on your website. Yes, you can type anything and it's going to display on your website. but this is not professional. Yes, this is not professional, because when it comes to CSS, when applying CSS, how are you going to link it up? How are you going to link your CSS with your HTML? You understand? Because in CSS, which is the styling sheet, we'll be needing our tags so that we'll be able to name them in our CSS. Don't worry, when we get to CSS, you understand what I'm saying better. So now we have so many tags in HTML. We have so many tags in HTML, but we are going to start with the first tag, which is very important. You understand? So we are going to start with the heading tags. Let me say heading, the heading tags. So we are going to start with the heading tags. So now the heading tags, we have six different heading tag. We have six different heading tags which range from H1 to H6. Now let's see. Now this is H1 heading tag. Now the H1 heading tag, heading tag is the main heading, with the largest character, is the main heading with the largest font, is the main heading with is the main heading with the largest font so far. Now for example, let me say let me type this so that you'll be able to know. Okay, let me say welcome to a free HTML. No, let me say welcome to our free programming. No, sorry about that. Our free programming tutorial. Now you see, welcome to our free programming tutorial. Now this is the largest of all the heading tags. It is number one. It is the main tag we have in the HTML, in our HTML heading tag. Now we also have another tag. We also have another heading tag, which is the H2. Now let me see, use the same sentence so you'll be able to see the difference. Welcome to a free programming tutorial. Now as you can see, you can see the difference between the H1 and the H2. You can see in terms of sizes, the size of the text is different. Now we have another one. I told you earlier on that the H1, the heading tags range from H1 to H6. So now this is the H1, H2. So now let's make use of the H3 so that we'll be able to understand the differences between H1 to H6. So now let me use the same sentence again. So sorry about that. Now the same sentence again. Welcome to free. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Oh God, I'm coming. Okay. So we say welcome to our free. Welcome to our free programming tutorial. Now you see, ranging from the first to the third. Now you can see the differences between the size of the text. Now let me use the second. Let me use H4 so that you can see H4. Welcome to a free programming programming tutorial. Now you see, this is the first one is the H1, the second one is the H2, the third one is the H3, and the fourth one is the H4. Now you can see the differences between the headings, our main headings. You can see the differences between the heading tags. Now you can see that the higher the number of the H1, the H value, the smaller the text, the smaller the heading. Now let's go to H5 and see the difference. Let's go to H5. Now you see, welcome to free programming tutorial. Now you can see, so this is the H5. So now let's try out the last one, which is the H6 heading tag. So H6. Now the same sentence, welcome to free programming tutorial. Now you see, you can now spot out the difference between the H1, the H2, the H3, the H4, the H5, the H6. So under the heading, the main heading of under the heading tags of our HTML, ranging from H1 to H6, H1 has the largest font, while H6 has the smallest font of it. As you can see from the screen, that the H1 is the largest. So now your main heading for every website, you should make use of the H1, while subheading you can make use of your H2, H3, H4 down to H6. H6 is the last heading tags we have in HTML. So H6 is the last one and the smallest. So now it depends on your preference. How you want your heading to look like will determine the heading tag you need to use. So this is all what you need to know about the heading tags. Yes, this is all what you need to know about the heading tags in HTML. As I promised, I'll be teaching so much tags in HTML, because HTML deals with tags, and once you understand all these tags, it will really help you a lot. It will really help you a lot on your journey to learn HTML. So this is the end of today's tutorial. Thank you very much for your time and your thank you very much for your time. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section below and I will answer you. Thank you.